When the narcissist realizes you'll never come back. That's the title of this video. Narcissists thrive on control. They construct relationships to ensure they remain in power, manipulating others to serve their emotional needs. For them, control equals safety, and losing it is terrifying. Narcissists rely heavily on narcissistic supply, that is, constant attention, constant admiration, and emotional reactions from others. This isn't optional for narcissists. It is their lifeline. Losing a source of supply can feel like an existential threat. Relationships with narcissists often follow a predictable pattern. That is idealization, devaluation, and discard. But they rarely view any relationship as truly over, especially if they believe they can extract more supply in the future. Even after devaluation and discard, the narcissist usually assumes they can return whenever they wish. This assumption rests on the idea that you'll always crave their validation or be emotionally entangled. When the narcissist realizes that you'll never come back, the devaluation phase will not be the end. Even after devaluation and discard, the narcissist usually assumes they can return whenever they wish. Now, this assumption rests on the idea that you'll always crave their validation or be emotionally entangled. That is for emphasis purposes. Now, when the narcissist realizes you'll never come back, when a former partner shows real, lasting detachment, the narcissist often reacts with shock. It goes against everything they believe about their perceived superiority and their ability to manipulate. At first, the narcissist may dismiss your absence as temporary. They expect you to miss them, to come back begging, or at least to respond to their bait. When you don't, confusion starts to set in. They may send small tests, a text, a like on social media, a mutual friend asking about you. These are not genuine attempts at reconnection, but tests to see if you are still emotionally hooked. The narcissist, they'll not come back when they realize. When the narcissist realizes not come back, they'll swing into narcissistic rage in silence. They'll go silent on you. If they receive no response, narcissists may enter a stage of narcissistic rage. Silence isn't just absence to them. It is rejection, humiliation, and loss of power, all wrapped into one. Now, when you break free, the narcissist may experience a form of identity disruption. If their self-worth was tied to controlling you, your freedom challenges their narrative of superiority. They might mask their desperation by pretending to move on, dating someone new, or showing off, but these are usually attempts to provoke a reaction from you, to pull you back in. If you remain unshaken, the narcissist might resort to a smear campaign. They need to control the narrative and may paint you as unstable, cruel, or obsessed. It is a defense mechanism. The narcissist will project and blame you. When they are unable to process accountability, the narcissist projects their faults onto you. They may genuinely convince themselves that you are the toxic one, justifying your absence in their twisted logic. The narcissist's inflated self-image can't tolerate rejection. Your absence disrupts their fantasy that they are irresistible or replaceable. This creates intense cognitive dissonance. The narcissist may quickly latch onto someone new to fill the void, but it's never about love, only about supply. If that person doesn't give them the same response you did, frustration deepens. Now, many narcissists attempt to hoover you back using charm, guilt, manipulation, or false apologies. It is not about making amends, it's about restoring their lost control. If their hoovering attempts fall flat, the narcissist begins to realize the door is truly closed. This marks a turning point. For some, it triggers a downward spiral. In moments of isolation, some narcissists experience shame or depression. Though they rarely express it openly, with no one left to blame, their carefully hidden insecurity bubbles to the surface. They may present themselves to others as the victim, abandoned, betrayed, heartbroken. This narrative helps them maintain control over their social image and gain sympathy. Even months or years later, narcissists may obsessively check your social media, stalk your updates, or keep tabs through mutual contacts. Letting go is nearly impossible for narcissists. Unable to move on, some narcissists fixate on revenge. They may fantasize about your downfall or try to sabotage your reputation to restore their bruised ego. Once it becomes clear that you've outgrown them emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically, they may finally start to grasp that you're not the same person they once controlled. Few things are more terrifying to a narcissist than realizing someone has seen through their mask and walked away. It strips them of their greatest weapon, illusion. To cope, the narcissist might begin to rewrite the history of your relationship to themselves and to others, claiming they discarded you or that you were never that important. With no supply and no access to you, the narcissist is forced to confront the void they've been avoiding their whole lives. And that is, for many, it is intolerable. Because narcissists rarely seek genuine introspection or therapy, they remain trapped in the same patterns. They may start the cycle again with someone new, but the damage stays. So seeing you thrive, grow, or find peace without them is, to the narcissist, a personal defeat. Your independence contradicts the narrative that you needed them to function. Ironically, your strength and detachment can make you more desirable in their twisted logic. But this time, you're not playing, you're done for real. You may never offer them closure, and that's something they cannot stand. Narcissists depend on emotional finality that validates them. Your silence is a form of power they don't understand. Over time, the narcissist may collect a trail of broken relationships, but they rarely learn from the pattern. Without reflection, they are doomed to repeat it endlessly. Now, when the narcissist realizes that you're not coming back, in the end, when the narcissist realizes something they never expected, that you're not coming back, not because you're angry, but because you're free. And nothing terrifies them more than your freedom. You win by walking away. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so.